Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am ABeardedSage at youtube.com/ABeardedSage. This video is not intended just for my normal audience that I have over there. It's also going to be a contest entry explaining how to play the Berserker. The Berserker is by far my favorite class out of all the classes that I've made. I have a lot of fun with it because it has the ability to block, and I prefer blocking over dodging because the dodge skill takes a little while to come back. However, I've also noticed that you can you get several other dodge skills depending on which class you are. But the Berserker also has a few skills that can be used to dodge. It has the ability to block. It deals an enormous amount of damage, so it is by far my favorite class thus far. I'll show you a little bit of my loadout right here. This is what I'm playing with. I've got Regal Dangle, Moss Crystal, Sanguine Throat Shield. I've got the Thief Cleaver, the level 27 rare axe that you get from the Sinestral Manor. The Royal Guards Hauberk, same place, blue. And a couple other stuff that you guys probably don't care about. Fang Maul Ring, Racer Tracks, Bloodthirsty Gauntlets, because I'm a bloodthirsty beast. Now, I decided that the best way to show you guys how to play a class isn't to just run around and show off the skills or explain the skills per se. The best way to teach someone is with action. And so recently I've had a quest you may see over here. Fimbrilisks. Yes, Furious Fimbrilisks. This is a 5-man quest normally. You're supposed to take it on with a group of people. Now, several different classes can actually take the Fimbrilisks on by themselves, but Fimbrilisks are a little tough. They're pretty fast. They hit pretty damn hard, and you have to stay on your toes whenever you're fighting them. So, with that said, I've decided that I'm gonna mess up a Fimbrilisk. So, here we go. First, I gotta pick one that's not, well, I'm just messing this one up. Hey, you. Yo. Get messed up. Ooh, he immediately punches me in the face. That ain't good for me. Alright, he's gonna charge now. Let's lure him over here. Alright. Now, the thing about most of the large monsters that you have to remember is that whenever they're running, they cause damage. So you want to be out of their path whenever they're running, or at least blocking them, because these guys, they can cause a lot of damage in no time. So, out of the skills that you have in a Berserker's arsenal, that one is Flatten. It's one of the primary skills because you can speed it up, which I have. I have a glyph that speeds up the attack speed of Flatten. It deals a pretty decent amount of damage, and it has a high chance for knockback. Now, I was at a very odd angle there, which happens often when you're fighting BAMs. It's just something. They're so large. It's easy to get clipped inside of them. Now, this Vampiric Blow is a very important move because it is the only move that I have in my arsenal that allows me to heal myself as well as damage my opponents. Now, you're going to have to use this kind of attack often. Make sure you're paying attention to your health, because these guys can whittle your health down in no time. If they knock you down, they can hit you with a series of strikes, each doing about 1k apiece, and that's if there's no critical hits. Critical hits can hit you for about 2k to 15k, or 1500, so don't want to be messing with that. Now, for this particular boss battle, you want to stay away from charge attacks as much as possible. There are going to be a few instances in which you can get charge attacks in, but honestly, Fimbrilisks are too fast. They hit too hard. You can't use your charge attacks all that much. Here we have a wonderful camera angle of my backside while stuck in a tree. Let's see if I can get out of that. There we go. There we go. Now, right here, you can charge up a little bit and attack. Okay, well, that tree just protected him. That's good. I like that. I like when that kind of stuff happens. This kind of clipping issues, no, they're awesome. Look at that. He's inside the mountain and the tree at the same time, because that's how he rolls. Moving on. Come on, Fimbrilisk. Yo, man, don't make me put up my axe. Now, see that blow? If he were to knock you down and then do that, you would get hit with every single one of those blows, and that could deal an amazing amount of damage depending on what level you are and what armor you're wearing. For me, it'd probably do about 600 damage a pop. That was about 8 blows. That's pretty major. The thing you have to think about is, even though you have charge attacks, you don't have to charge it all the way up to use it. I mean, that should be obvious to everybody. But most people, when you have a charge attack, their immediate thing is, I gotta charge it all the way up. Damage is damage. So that's a thing to remember, is that you don't have to fully commit to these charge attacks. Sometimes a short burst with a few good hits is preferable to a long burst that has a very long charge. Now, at this point, at this juncture, he's kind of enraged, so you're gonna have to be careful. He's gonna pick up speed. That blow right there hits you twice. I'm not entirely sure why, but he'll reach out and smack you. Ow. And then when he pulls back, you can also get clipped by his claw a second time. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that. Here I'm gonna get in a little bit of healing because he's furious. Look at him. Oh, he's pissed off at a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know. If I look like that, that guy's pretty cool. I feel like if I look like that, I wouldn't be very pissed off at much of anything. So, ow, that was close. You got to be staying on top of your blocks too. Now, I can also show you guys my glyphs, the ones that I use after this, but I mean, it's easier just to tell you. The glyphs that I use are for Hastened Cyclone, doubling my crit chance at Cyclone. So I charge it faster, my crit chance is doubled. I also have Hastened Flatten. And because I like Flatten and because I like my leap attack so much, I also have the 30% cooldown, or the 30% chance to miss your cooldown or your leap attack. Ow! Ooh, I guess I asked for that one. Another thing, all of these BAMs have the ability to turn on a dime. Their size is not detrimental to them at all. It just gives them an enormous arc for which to hit you in the face. Don't forget that. This is a good chance to charge up a move and smack him in the face with it. We're going to get some health instead of some damage. Because honestly, it does both. Ooh, that was a text. It was a bad time for a text. But, you know, I am a professional. I will roll with it. I'm not a professional. That was a lie. Go listen to that. So we have a lot of damage being dealt. We've got him down to 45% health. Now, this has been, I don't know, several minutes of fighting. We're only at 40% health so far, so. Oh, snap. There's that running again. Gotta be careful with it. Even slight sprints can smack the crap out of you. And because they're so big, they have an enormous knockdown potential. So when they're running at you, if they hit you, they will knock you down and they will drag you underneath them, constantly stepping on your face and doing, you know, fair bits of damage. Okay, this guy, I want to see if there's another, there is not another Fimbrilisk near us, but I'm going to try to get away for a bit. Oh, that was dangerous. I was scared. Here's another tactic that I'm going to show you. It's a little bit risky though. I'm not entirely sure if it's a good idea. Oh no, wait. I gotta draw his aggro back. I can't let him reset. That would be horrendous to lose the monster at this juncture. So here's another thing you can do. If you run and charge an attack, then the direction you're looking is the direction that you were attacking. So if you're running away from somebody but you're looking behind yourself, you can charge your attack, and when you release it, your Berserker will immediately attack in the direction he's staring. So that's a good thing. When you're in PvP and people are chasing you down and trying to hit you, you can run away, charge up your attacks. All your charge attacks eventually earn the ability to move while charging. So you can move while you're charging and then just watch them, and when they get close enough you can release it and you'll spin right in the direction. It's a good tactic to know. I'm trying to get some distance because this guy is just so angry all the time. Look at him. Why are you so angry for? Oh, I knew he was gonna hit me with that, but it was worth it. Okay, now at this juncture he starts getting tired more often. You got him down to about 25%. He's went berserk twice now. He will often be tired after big attacks. At least he was last time that I fought him. I tried to fight this guy once before to see if I could actually solo a Fimbrilisk, because it'd be kind of embarrassing to try to put out a video when I have no chance whatsoever of soloing this fool. Now trying to glide past him like that too, that's another big deal. Hitting him from behind is another thing too, because I have a lot of hexages, crystals basically. Crystals that let me do more damage when I hit something from behind. It's kind of like an assassin type thing. Oh, I sold chest guard. That's another thing to have in my YouTube video. Thank you. Broker area works beautifully, by the way. So you guys should probably check that out. All right, let's charge up. Let's charge up. Health. Look at that. 2,000 damage. About 800, 900 health. Oh god, and then I wasted it because that's how a professional does it. That's how a man does it. You get your health and then you throw it away because you don't need that shit. Health. Health is for noobs. Ow. See? Health is for noobs. Now, we're going to try to finish him off because I can do some massive damage with this. Oh, not quite. But this will do it. And there you have it. One dead Fimbrilisk. 60,000 experience points per Fimbrilisk. And the beautiful, the amazing, the incredible Berserker that made it all possible, because they have amazing DPS, the ability to tank. If you use them cleverly enough, they can even dodge or chase down enemies. Using this fantastic move. I love that move, by the way. Merciless Leap, which is a passive ability you get at the same time that you get this Leaping Strike. Leaping Strike. I had to think for a second. Allows you to deal 5 times more damage to enemies that are on the ground. That's the reason why I got the 30% cooldown glyph, because there's a chance that if you knock somebody down, you can jump. You'll jump right on them. Then there's a 30% chance that you'll skip your cooldown. So if that's the case, then you could immediately jump on them again, or possibly jump on them again after that. I've actually had it happen to where I had a my cooldown was nullified 4 times in a row. And it was when I was fighting a BAM, so I ended up doing about 10,000 damage just in quick succession because I could jump on him over and over again. And every time this thing does a critical strike, it does about 4,000 damage. So it did a hefty amount. I was impressed. But that has been, oh god, he's back. Okay, we'll leave him alone because we already beat him up once, and it's not fair to pick on people when you know you're stronger than them. Go back over here to my campfire where it's safe. So that has been a look at the Berserker. That has been me fighting a Fimbrilisk and showing you some of the moves and hopefully how to properly play a Berserker. Now, granted, I am not max level. I'm only level 29 at this juncture. Fimbrilisks are level 26, so I've got about 3 levels. But when it's a BAM, equal level is not equal level. If I had as much health as that BAM did, I would have been able to beat him 10 times over. But I don't. So hopefully you guys found this guide a little bit entertaining, a little informative. Again, I'm ABeardedSage. If you like this stuff, you can go to youtube.com/ABeardedSage. And this is my submission for the contest that Inmass is throwing as a creative guide on how to play the Berserker. So, hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. And I'll see you next time. Peace.